Japanese, British warships carry out joint exercise in Indian Ocean in latest show of strength to China. Japan's biggest warship joined a British frigate for naval drills in the Indian Ocean on Wednesday, as the latter was en route to the contested South China Sea, in the latest sign of Tokyo's growing involvement in efforts to counter Beijing's influence in the region. The deployment of the Japanese helicopter carrier Kaga alongside the HMS Argyll came after the United States said it has sent B-52 bombers to conduct transit operations in the South China and East China Seas. Pentagon spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Dave Eastburn said on Wednesday that the heavy bombers took part in a regularly scheduled, combined operation in the East China Sea on late Tuesday after flying through international airspace over the South China Sea earlier in the week. Britain, Japan and the United States have found common cause in countering growing Chinese influence in the region, which they worry could put commercial sea lanes linking Asia with Europe, the US and elsewhere under Beijing's sway. We have traditional ties with the British Navy and we are both close U.S. allies. Kanji Sakaguchi, the naval commander of the Kaga Group's 4 helicopters. These drills are an opportunity for us to strengthen cooperation. The more frequent presence of the British Navy in the region was a chance for the two sides to train more closely together, he said. The Argyll, Kaga and its destroyer escort, the Inazuma, practiced formations on calm seas in the Indian Ocean close to commercial sea lanes plied by container vessels and oil tankers. 3 helicopters from the Japanese carrier hovered above, monitoring the drill. After crossing the South China Sea, the Argyll will operate in waters around Japan, including a stint monitoring sanctions imposed on North Korea by the United Nations with the aim of getting Pyongyang to give up its nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles. The Argyl's arrival in the region comes after Britain's amphibious assault ship HMS Albion last month challenged Beijing's territorial claims in the South China Sea on its way to Vietnam from Japan by sailing close to Chinese bases in the Paracel Islands during a freedom of navigation operation. China dispatched a warship and helicopters to counter the British presence and warned London that similar actions in the future could endanger talks for a possible trade deal that Britain is seeking as it prepares to leave the European Union. The Japanese military has been stepping up its presence in Southeast Asia. Last week, the Defense Ministry in Tokyo confirmed that the submarine Kuroshio had joined the Kaga, Inazuma and another destroyer, Suzutsuki, in an anti-submarine warfare exercise in the South China Sea on September 13. Japan's Murasame-class JS Akebono destroyer, with its 2 SH-60K patrol helicopters, is making a 3-day port visit to the Philippines.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.